So if you're coming from from Tennessee side on I-40, there is a turnoff right after the tunnel. It comes up quick, but you can take it. It's a little off service road, and I'll show you what it looks like real quick. All right, so I-40 down there, that's I-40 eastbound. That's a little service road that comes up, and that's I-40 westbound. So if you're getting to Hurricane Creek and you're going from the other side, that's your turnoff right there to be able to do it. So you come up on the first water crossing there pretty quick. Got some steep rocks that you kind of slide right into. You just got to take it nice and easy. There are a couple holes on the other side of the water bed there that definitely don't want to go hard charging through unless you got the right suspension for it. So definitely take it easy. It was a little deep just because of all the rain, but of course made it through just fine.
I feel like I'm gonna get some pinstriping to match the other side of the pinstriping I already got. Doing just fine there, bud.
You got this, boo.
A little bit too left. There you go.
So here's the really rutted out part on Hurricane Creek, especially with all the rain that we've had lately. So remember, I'm in an 05 crew cab Titan. I've got a 3-inch lift in the front, 2-inch blocks on the back, sitting on 33s, and got pretty off camber here a little bit, but just took it easy. Let the truck do the work. You know, it was in 4 low coming down on it. And it really wasn't too bad. I was worried about this spot before coming here, and really, you know, I was really impressed. The truck handled it well.
Some of that, buddy. o'clock, I'll let you know.
You stay calm over. Wait till you're 14 years old and you are right now, you might know.
So we ended up passing up this Jeep Club that was stopped for lunch. What's funny is I'm riding with a huge Toyota group out of Charlotte. They're called Queen City Off-Road Toyota. And, you know, a bunch of 4Runners and Tacomas, a couple FJs, and, you know, 2 Tundras or so. And I'm the only Nissan guy, so they luckily invited me along and have some fun. Definitely got some weird looks along the way. So even with all the rain that Hurricane Creek had, the trail was actually pretty mild. You know, some little sketchy parts, but nothing crazy. There are holes along the way that don't really seem as deep as they are. So what I would definitely recommend, if you're kind of like me, you know, riding in a big old full-size truck that's super heavy, take your time, or else, you know, you might drop in one of those holes and bust a shock, which is exactly what I did this trip. So here's the second water crossing. Not as bad as the first one. Doesn't have any really unsuspecting drops in the middle of the bed. This turn was a little tight, especially for being a full-size truck. But that's one thing that you'll encounter quite a bit on this trail is some tight spots. So definitely expect a little bit of pinstriping. So you know, hopefully you're not too worried about it if you're going out on the trails like this. But it's just something good to know. It's a tight, narrow trail in some spots for a full-size truck. Otherwise, though, it's still fun. That's what it's all about, anyways, right? So on this part of the trail here, kind of had a little ledge right on the side where you get real close and you get off camber quite a bit. I had to mute the audio for the next little clip because Jamie had a few choice words when she saw that out her window was just a straight drop. So, but yeah, it was pretty funny. It was pretty comical there. And she's about to reference her heart rate after that, 121 to be exact.
21.
So after we got to the top of Hurricane Creek, we started making our way up to Max Patch. Nice little ride. You know, our group was all there together, and by the time we got up there, you can see there's a pretty big traffic jam. Some nice views along the way, but we decided to not actually go and walk up to Max Patch just because we wanted to see some daylight and get to our campsite down the road. So here was the campsite that we all found. Really nice, right by the creek. You can see we've got there's about 18 vehicles here, so it's definitely a decent size campsite. Good times as always. I mean, you can't find a better time than out in the woods, right? So here's our campsite. The next morning, most everybody had packed up and started heading back home. Got the truck ready to go and buttoned up. Right by the creek, great spot, bottom of Max Patch, kind of on the way towards I-40. Huge shout out to Queen City Off-Road Toyota. So grateful that they let me come along and be part of this adventure and kind of hang out. Really great group of people down there, and they're out of Charlotte. But you guys have any comments or questions, throw them in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll be bringing you on some more adventures. You guys take care and be safe out there.